What's up, Shadow Nerds? How's everybody doing this week or weekend? Finally, thank God. Hope everybody's doing okay. Everybody's safe. Everybody's healthy. And all that shit. So last week I posted a video of my top 5 Marvel movies. Okay, and that went over pretty well actually. Got a few comments on that one and stuff. So we're small time over here, but we do what we do. Shout out to all the new subscribers that I have been getting. That's amazing. I don't know what it is, but I've shot up a lot in the past 6 months, which is awesome. So if you're new to the channel and this is your first time watching, please subscribe, like it, share, all that stuff. Tell your mama, tell your friends, and let's see what we can get going. All right. This week, as promised, I'm doing my top 5 DC movies. Now, what does that mean? Not the DC... What the hell did they change the name to? DCEU or DCU, whatever, if they even call it anything anymore. I'm not only doing that. It started from Man of Steel and then Wonder Woman and Shazam and Aquaman and Batman vs Superman and Justice League. There was only 8 movies, if you count the Man of Steel as the start of it, to that shared universe that carries through. It's 8 movies. So doing a top 5 out of 8, kind of lame, doesn't really add too much wow factor or spark much debate. So I took all of DC, okay? Not the animated because, not all of the DC live action movies back from Superman and the Mole Men or whatever back in the 40s and 50s, all the way up to Richard Donner's, Christopher Reeve and so on and so on and so on up until present day. All of that, because they're DC movies, and that's where I got my top 5. This is going to be debatable. Probably going to get some hate on this one, and definitely some maybe some disrespect if you feel that your movie's left off of my top 5. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your top 5 is, or what do you think I got wrong, what do you think I got right. So with that being said, let's start off with number 5, okay? Wonder Woman. It's a good movie. It just is. When this came out, this was a big deal, especially in the girl power type of world, to finally have a girl superhero that was finally on the screen and all that jazz that it made, socially and everything. But as far as the movie goes itself, it was a good movie. Gal Gadot shut a lot of people up because they were worried that she couldn't be a great Wonder Woman. Steve Trevor, Chris Pine did a great job in it. I mean, we got to see the Amazons, the Themyscira, and Wonder Woman coming to the New World, which is pretty cool. A lot of ode to some comic book moments in there. It's just a good movie. It has a lot of heart as well in various scenes. I know the third act is highly debated as shitty or good. Okay, but overall, as a movie, it's a good movie. That's my number 5. Number 4, I don't have a hard... Well, I do have a hard copy of it. It's just somewhere else. Superman Returns. The one with Brandon Routh. God, what was that? 2003 or something? I don't remember when that movie came out. But, or Brandon Routh, however you want to say it. The one that plays Ray Palmer in the DC TV shows. Yeah, him. Man, when that movie came out, it got trashed. A lot of people didn't like it. I really liked it. I loved it a lot, actually. It grew on me. It aged really well over time. And if I go back and watch it now, and if you do, you'll probably see the same thing. He was a good Superman. He was a thoughtful Superman. He wasn't just punch, punch, smash, and destroy. He was going through some shit, man, with him and Lois, and then he had a kid, and she was dating some other dude, and Lex was fucking losing his mind. Kevin Spacey did a good job as Lex, and all that stuff. So yeah, Superman Returns for me, definitely a great movie. So that's my number 4. Number 3, this is probably where I'm going to get the most hate, but whatever, let's go. Okay, this is the Dark Knight trilogy, the Christopher Reeves. But I am not going to pick the one that everybody else picks. Everybody else picks The Dark Knight. While it's an amazing movie, it's a great movie, I'm picking The Dark Knight Rises. Don't kill me. Actually, go ahead. Fuck it. Batman Begins was good. It was a very good movie. The Dark Knight, amazing movie. Rewatchability, though, I gotta pick The Dark Knight Rises over that. The Dark Knight was more of like it could have been just a crime movie. If you'd taken Batman out of it, that still would have been a badass crime movie. The Dark Knight Rises is a little bit more Batman-y and comic book movie type of deal. And I like that. Bane, even despite his voice, I liked having him in there. Catwoman, having her in there. The little Robin teaser at the end. Batman like dying and just everything about that movie. I really liked it. It added a whole lot of tension to the movie. And, you didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. Batman got his ass whooped in that movie. And that was uncomfortable to watch. And so I got to put Dark Knight Rises at number 3 as the best DC movie. All right. Number 2. This is not recency bias. This is my number 2 for a lot of reasons that I just mentioned about The Dark Knight. I got to go with Joker. Okay, the most recent one with Joaquin Phoenix. It's a good fucking movie. It's very suspenseful. I wouldn't say it's not a superhero movie. Obviously, it's almost debatable as like a villain movie. It's just more like the origin of a villain movie, like an Elseworld type of deal. But the acting was great. Robert De Niro was in it. It was a good fucking movie. If you haven't seen it yet, I suggest you watch it on like a weekend, like a night that you don't work. It's a weekend movie. It's like a fuck with your head. You're going to think about a lot of this shit in this movie, and you're going to want to like make sure you're mentally okay. Because this movie makes you question a lot of things in your own life, question the things that you see every day out in public. This movie easily explains how one person can go through shit after shit after shit after shit after shit, and then one more thing happens and they fucking lose it. Okay, this is a great interpretation of that. But the acting itself is amazing. I could definitely see where Joker would become the Joker in this movie. There's some good little references in there to Batman and stuff, so you'll figure that out if you haven't seen it yet. I gotta put it at number 2, man. And that's no disrespect to Heath Ledger. That's no disrespect to The Dark Knight. It's just, I think this was more of a Joker movie, whereas the other one was more of like a crime boss type of movie, if that makes sense. So, yeah, this is my number 2. Number 1. Probably my favorite, or at least second favorite, out of the newer DC movies. The one that started it, Man of Steel. Okay, Henry Cavill. What the hell's her name that plays Lois? Oh my god, fucking lost. Amy Adams. Lawrence Fishburne is in it. Russell Crowe. And who am I forgetting? Oh, Michael Shannon. Oh yeah, it's all in the front. Michael Shannon. Kevin Costner. It's a good movie. It's a fucking really good movie. A lot of people were very questionable about Superman's outfit. I liked it. It was a very good foundation for the DC universe. I know it didn't get the best reviews in the world, but that Krypton scene in the beginning with Russell Crowe, amazing. The fight with General Zod, really cool. General Zod was really, really a badass villain. A lot of that dialogue in there was great. Faora, that girl the bad girl who was like General Zod's little general chick, she was a fucking badass and arguably stole the movie as the villain type of deal. She was amazing in that movie. That was a great little dynamic there. So the fight scenes were cool, and then he snaps his neck at the end. So that kind of, led our way to the whole, Superman debate. Should he kill and not? So that was a good little introduction as well. This is my number 1 DC movie of all time. Sue me. What do you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you agree? Do you not agree? What did I leave off? My 2 choices after top 5 that I really struggled with, if they should be in there, was Richard Donner's Superman. It's a great fucking movie with Christopher Reeve. And probably going to get a lot of hate for this one, Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition. I love that movie. I might do a whole video on that movie one day. But still, it's not in my top 5. That was the top 5 I chose. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe, hit the like button. And with that being said, guys, Shadow Nerd.